Hello guys and welcome to another video of Marto 60 Tech. Today we are going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy J3 from 2017. There are two or three, I don't know how many versions, but this is a review of this specific version, the J3 from 2017. This year it has become 8 years old and it is stuck on Android 9, which, if you know about Samsung, you would know that most of its software versions were really bad before One UI. Thankfully, Samsung blessed this phone with One UI 1.1, which is really enjoyable even today. I daily drove this for 2 weeks, and it was really good compared to the phone that I use now. It has a 2400 milliamp hour battery, which I could see for many people running out, but for normal usage, it's fine. Other notable things come as the headphone jack. Yes, this has a headphone jack, and it has that old Samsung touch button in the middle. Yeah. One downside though is that it no longer has updates. Yes, because it is on Android 9, and we are now on Android 15 and during 16. Another downside is the speaker. It's right above the power button, which is weird because most speakers are down near the charging port. And this speaker sounds tinny, not a lot of bass, but you do get used to it over time. Another thing that most people will not appreciate from this phone is USB micro. Yes, this is coming with USB micro, which is by this point outdated, and it's just not that. It's just bad now. That's what I'll say. Uh, Otherwise, interestingly, this phone has a flashlight for the selfie camera. What phone does that? Even then, back then, I don't know any phones that did use it. Um, the the camera back there is actually quite good, to be fair. Not the best camera that you'll see, but it's good enough for like every type of social media photos that you might want to post. Now, I wouldn't recommend you daily drive this. There are way better budget phones that you can buy with USB-C that also had headphone jacks and have way better speakers. This phone is only for people that look for a cheap device to give to a kid or something, because this is bare bones as you could get actually. Now, the processor is smooth enough to the point where I wouldn't be that afraid of the performance of it. Now, it does play some games. I have tried out some. Uh, One of the games that I have tried was a biking game. It's 2D, and it choked frames sometimes, but it was mostly a really smooth experience. The heat isn't as much as you'd think it would be. You'd think it would be more from such an old chip, but it's actually faring pretty well. Now, another reason why I wouldn't take this phone is the screen size itself. It's just really small. The screen is way too small for regular use. Now, the phone itself, like body weight and everything, is actually pretty solid, but the display is really small with all these bezels around the inside, around the outside of the display. Other upsides have the SD card slot. Now, call quality is quite good actually. It works. I'd say it's quite good. You can hear the person on the other line. There aren't any particular problems with the microphone itself. Haven't heard any complaints about it. And yeah, that's it for the phone today, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.